Good, yourself? Can you hear me? Sweet. Wasn't sure being the first time doing this. This is all new, so I'm learning it. So did you have a good fourth? Yeah, it's been exciting learning this whole thing of YouTube. I'm not much of the computer stuff, so it's been interesting time. Ah, casino, huh? We stopped at a casino up by the off-grid cabin slash homestead. We took the UTVs out. We got rain. It started at around 1 o'clock, and then it went. Oh, it was still going around 5 last night. So we jumped on the UTV to kind of go play in the mud, and we stopped at the casino up there, but it was so packed that we were just stopping for food. So I think they said it would be an hour and a half before we could even be seated. So we hightailed it back. So that was our venture of a casino. We're not big gamblers. I used to work for one when I was younger, so there was so much going on at the homestead. I'd rather, I guess, spend my money there right now, so I can get that up and going, and I can get moved there. Yeah, my kid always gives me a hard time because I always got to ask her questions. Oh, okay, yeah. Once in a while it's fun. Kind of something to do. No, it wasn't worth the wait. We ended up going down to a bar, and they had a burger night. So we had a burger, and then I tailed it back. I was pretty wet. My niece, she was driving, so she was not afraid to hit the puddles wide open. So we all got a little wet. Then they were talking. I woke up this morning. They're talking more rain today, so I drove back home instead of sitting there looking out the window at the rain. Figured I might as well do it here, but it doesn't look like it's gotten rain yet. So I'll probably drive back up tomorrow morning, spend the weekend there. Ah, $60. He won. I'm in Wisconsin. All right, now I'm at my house. So instead of the rain, I came here. It sounds like it might be starting to rain again. So tomorrow morning, I'll probably pack up and head back north to the off-grid cabin so I can get some stuff done. Yeah, Wisconsin. I moved here back when I was I 15, I think. I moved to Wisconsin. Hopefully that's not too loud. It sounds like the neighbors are having a little fun with their bike. Got big plans for the rest of the week, or the weekend, I should say. Well, that's good. It was kind of loud in my ear. I don't know what he is doing over here. The winters, they're cold, yeah, but usually not too bad. For the most part, the last few years, I've just wore a sweater. I mean, a lot of people, they gripe about it, they don't like the cold, but I rather have the cold instead of the heat and humidity like it's been lately. With winter, I can always add more. Summer, you can only take out so much, and then you're still miserable. So I don't mind it. This year, last winter, yeah, we had a little bit more colder temps than normal, but I mean, realistically, it was more of a normal winter than what we normally have. But yeah, oh yeah, the bio bash. I was watched a few people that are heading to that. Wish I could have gone, but most of them are down south there, and just not feasible for me to get to right now. Yeah, yeah, it's. I would imagine it's pretty hot down there. I know it's been warm up here. I think we're been pushing 90s with 80% humidity, 70% humidity in there. I know yesterday I tried mowing up at the off grid, and yeah, I was just dying. But I don't like the heat, so I don't know. Maybe that's not bad, but to me, it really sucked. Yeah, I seen the one about Michigan, but Um, I don't know if I'll make that or not. Um, I've been dealing with the land survey guys stuff, so if they get stuff done, I really want to get something built up there yet this year. But I don't know. They're moving pretty slow. I talked to my dad, and he said the last chunk he sold, it took them 3 to 4 months by the time all the paperwork's done. So I'm not sure. So we'll see. Yeah, the humidity sucks. The heat, I guess, is all right, but the humidity is the sucky part. I would agree. So then, are you in New York too, or is it just your parents? I guess that's what I've seen. No, it's for the survey to put my name. So I've been buying um, five 5.5 acres from my dad. So they finally got the stakes in the ground, but now they got to do all the paperwork for the county, so it gets transferred into my name. So they're doing all that, I guess. And then I can go for the permits and stuff. Oh, it's fine. Mosquitoes are starting to come out. Yeah, they do. They're really bad up north because I'm in um, right where I'm building. Right below it is kind of swampy, and then it goes to the creek. So I'll be overlooking the creek, and man, they are big time bad. This is nothing where I'm sitting here, or up there you get out in the open, and it's like a million of them just attacking you. So that's that one up there stinks. No, I haven't heard of that. I've been using that Deep Woods Off. but I don't really like putting it on my body. It just seems right putting that chemical, and it seems like it dries my hands and arms and stuff. All my arms are like all peely, so I gotta look into doing something. I'll have to look into it. I know I've been looking at a few things to do up there. A friend of mine, he uses this one product and sprays, and he says it helps really good, but I have to find out what that product is and see all what's in it. I don't want too many chemicals on my property. And then with also having the creek and stuff there, I gotta watch for that because I don't want to contaminate the fish and stuff. So is it like a flower or something that you hang there? Hey, let's go. How are you? Yeah, I think I will. Smith Family Ranch. I'll Google it when I get off here and see what it is. Anything. I'm gonna try anything. I know once I get the place built and stuff and the land um, leveled out and whatnot, I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff and plant for it up there. But I don't want to put nothing in the ground now because I'll be going in it with a skid steer, so I don't want to waste my money. Yeah, it has been hot. I know yesterday was really bad when I was up north. Oh, all right. I'll Google it and I'll see what all is in it. I know the one product he was talking about is it's so many parts to water, and then you just spray it on the trees and stuff. So let's see. I have to read more into that one. Yeah, it's really humid. We're starting to get the rain now again. Yesterday, I don't know if I talked to you or not, but yesterday it rained, stormed up there around 1 till around 5, and then over the night it stormed again. So then I came home this morning because they were talking more storms. So now I see it starting to rain here at home. So and I'll probably head back up in the morning. So that's kind of helped with humidity, but who wants to sit inside and just look out the window? So I came home. At least I have internet and stuff here. Did you guys enjoy the 4th? Smith Family Ranch. I don't. I normally plant around here or at my house. I didn't plant this year because I thought I was going to be building, so I didn't want it to interfere with harvesting and building. So I didn't think I'd have the time to process it and stuff. So I don't want to waste it. So I did start making a garden up at my homestead, but I put that in for the deer and stuff. So wanted to try it out, and then also the livestock and stuff come in. So hopefully next year, if the building's done, I'll do it. I'll make an actual garden there. Yeah, it's just started raining over here. Ugh, that don't sound good. I hate being sick. Yeah, how did it turn out with your trespasser taking your signs? I didn't see an update on that. Yeah, I thought about, but again, that takes time and selling it and all that. And if I was building, I wasn't sure how much time I'd have and stuff, so I didn't want to interfere with that because I try to wrap everything up before the middle of September because of bow season. So I didn't want to jeopardize watching anything rot because the year before that, I worked a lot, so I had to give everything away because I just didn't have the time. So I'm hoping that maybe next year I'll get something in. So I wasn't sure what this year is going to be. So, well, thanks for stopping, Smith Family Ranch. I hope you guys have fun. Drive safe or fly safe, however you're getting there, and enjoy it. Sounds like a lot of good people will be there. Wish I could make it. So enjoy it. No, thanks for coming in. You guys have a great night. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that I know about this live chat, I'm hoping to do it some more. I figured since I was doing nothing, I'd come in and check it out and see. I didn't even know how to do it. I had to Google how to turn the damn live chat on. So, so hopefully we'll see if I can get it. My members up, then I could do it from the phone. That'd be cool. Then maybe I could do something up north. Hey, J Dog. All right. Well, enjoy dinner. Hopefully, your sign person will leave you alone now. See ya. All right. We'll see ya. Enjoy dinner. J Dog, how are you? With StreamYard? Not sure I know what that is. I'm glad you're doing okay. How's the weather where you're at? Yeah, it was here too earlier. Starting to cool off. Getting rain. Just kind of sprinkling now. Yesterday we had some pretty big storms and heavy rains, and we were getting flash floods and stuff. But it kind of helped take off some of the humidity. Earlier, I went into town, a couple towns over, and had lunch with my daughter. She had a free minute, so I met up with her, and it wasn't too bad out. We sat on the rooftop of a bar and had lunch. Wasn't too bad out, but yesterday was terrible. Oh, Houston. I drove through there, oh, 2 or 3 years ago. we went down to, well, went through Houston, then we stopped in Katy, picked up my daughter's friend, and then we went down to South Padre Island. Does that sound right? I believe that's what it was, South Padre Island, if I remember right. And man, Texas it's a neat state. It's different. I'm not used to um, that. You guys, their bridges and everything are just way the hell in the air, and but not where we're more. I don't know, yeah, kind of flatter, I guess, whatever. But was it was neat down there. It's different. So when you get that paid off, are you looking to stay in Texas, just go out in the country, or are you planning on moving to a different state? Or yeah, we went down the South Coast. We stayed, and we had to go over a big bridge to get to it's like an island, and then there was a motel we stayed that overlooked the ocean or whatever, and kids sat and played in the water and whatnot, and we hit um, bunch of I think there was a fish wildlife or building or something on one of the places we stopped and looked at. There was a turtle something rehab, or if I remember right. Um, a bunch of other things we did down there was fun. We drove down there from Wisconsin, and then when we left, we had to go back and drop my daughter's friend off in Katy, Texas, and then we left there. And my daughter wanted to get home so bad, so she made a deal that she would stay awake and keep me awake, and we drive all the way through. So we drove all straight through, right back to Wisconsin. That was a long drive. But that was before my whole YouTube days, where I wish I would have been on YouTube and I could have met a few people while I was down there. So it seemed like most people are down way south of me. There was a few people I've ran across now that's kind of up in this area, but most of you guys are down southern Mississippi, Texas, um, Tennessee, kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. 300 feet clearance, is that like a barge or something you have to take? Oh, okay. Arkansas. I know there's a lot of people up here talk about that place. I guess I've never been there, but oh, so do you work the ships, or I guess I'm confused on that part. So are you stuck out in the ocean? Okay. Yeah. Yep. He used to be up this way, and he moved down. I watch him every once in a while. I don't know if I ever caught him say where in Wisconsin, but I know it was Wisconsin he was from. What do you do with the dock for the dock? Are you like, fixing the boat, or what is it that you do? Yeah, he does. I like a lot of the materials he puts out. He's very into it. He's willing to go deep into it and try different things and kind of outside the box kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Plus, it's just neat seeing everybody taking that risk. That's a big step to put yourself in there. Oh, cool. That's got to be kind of fun. I know once in a while we'll drive up to um, Duluth, Superior area in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin. They have the big ships that'll come in and stuff, and it's cool to see. We don't. It's not something I normally get to see, so it's kind of, I guess, kind of cool for us because it's not a normal thing. Your hours suck. Why is that? I would imagine you're putting long hours in, aren't you? Apparently, it didn't like your message. This message is held for review. Do you guys do long shift for so many, then off for so many, or up in Duluth area? Yeah, yeah, we get cold weather up here, so I would imagine they have some issues on the waters with the freezing. Country went into civil war. The heck? Up in Duluth area. Oh yeah, I would imagine. Only 2 months though. But yeah, I would imagine it gets pretty cold up there. Hello, from Zero to Homestead. Thanks for coming. How are you doing? I've always wanted to go up there and see. I know the Coast Guard's got that icebreaker thing or whatever. That'd be cool to see. Yeah, there's not um, the news. They only post what they would want us to hear, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Where are you from Zero to Homestead? That it's gonna looks like it's gonna storm. I know we're getting some rain here north of us. I think it's storming, and then west of me over in Minnesota, I know they're getting some storms. Oh, North Georgia. J Dog plays. I know my phone usually it helps, but usually the words I don't want. Did you have a good fourth? Zero to Homestead. Oh, yeah. Beer is a good once in a while, especially in the hot days. Mine wasn't too bad. I was at the off-grid homestead cabin slash area, and we the storms rolled in, and it stormed all afternoon. Then I think in the evening we jumped on the UTVs and went and played in the mud holes. And then it rained all last night. So this morning I got up and they're talking more storms, so I drove back. But I'll probably head back up tomorrow morning. So it sounds like it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. I think 78 or something like that. So maybe I can get the rest of the mowing and stuff done. But yeah, Wasn't too bad, I guess. J-Dog, I heard a little bit about the Russian submarine, but you sure don't hear a lot about it. Just a little blurb about it. So I don't know what the heck that's all about. Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do up there. I want to do, well, it'll be like an outdoor kitchen with it all windowed in, and I can open it up and stuff. So that way I could do all my canning and stuff out there instead of heating up the cabin slash home when I live in there. I know my brother, his daughter really likes swinging, so um, he put a swing right in his living room. Kind of funny. Every time we go over there, you walk into the front door and just off to the left, there's a swing for his daughter. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think I would be nervous with China. I think China might be a rough one for us. Thanks for stopping, Zero to Homestead. You have a good evening and a great weekend. J Dog, I hope that they can diffuse between China. I don't know. China and Russia, I don't know. I think the rest would be all fine, but could be interesting with them too. Right? Yeah. Yeah, my head is filled with plans. I know I got a notebook. I keep jotting different things down, but yeah, the money is an issue. But little by little, I started this journey 6 years ago, and I just finally bought the land 3 years ago, and hopefully they'll get it surveyed um, soon, so that way I can move further along with it. Yeah, I know China would be, but I don't know Russia. They could be a little whacked out on things, but yeah, China I would definitely be nervous with. Yeah, I've heard a little bit in pieces on it. Um, haven't had a chance to really sit down and go through it all, but I know I've heard some of it, and yeah, it's not going to be good. I'm sure you get more information with dealing with the ships and stuff. Oh, really? Oh, that's not cool. I mean, everybody seems like they're like ready to go off. Even our own country, between the Republicans, the Democrats, and everything, it's like it's can be some scary times out there. No, they ain't gonna. The news isn't gonna. They're getting the news is more worried about um, what cop is killing who, or um, what's his name with the Nike shoes, or all that other crap that it's senseless, or the gay pride, or how bad. I don't know. It's getting scary out there with all the different things and all the different countries and Everybody seems like at any moment it could be flashed off, right? People better wake up, put them Xbox and PlayStations down, start seeing what's going on, or it hits them in the face and it's too late. Yep. I just seen a blimp the other day. I haven't had a chance to go back and find out more about it, but there's a place, I guess, in northern Minnesota that now they have a law with some kind of brew that they're doing for beer. It's against the law. They'll always find ways, man. And I also read that most of your states that are passing this marijuana thing, that in wording, I guess, um, if you choose to do it, you revoke your rights to guns. That's that's scary. I don't think people realize what they're getting involved in. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's how I feel. I mean, whatever. Everybody's got their own opinion. If you want to smoke, whatever, do it. It's like drinking. Stay home and drink. Stay home and smoke it. Whatever. Don't get out behind a wheel and end up hurting somebody else. But these states that passed it, if that's the case with what I'm hearing, that that's not right. I mean, maybe you got a person that enjoys it once, twice a month, and now he just forfeited his rights to own guns and stuff. If that's the case, that just doesn't seem right. So he can't protect himself because of that one or two joints he has, I guess. I mean, I'm not into it, so I don't know a whole lot about the pot and everything. But I don't think they should have to give up their rights if that's the case. But I do agree. I mean, if you're going to do it at home and stay home until it's done doing whatever it does. But to me, I would think it would be just like beer. I mean, I don't know about your state, but our state, if you have a concealed weapon, you can't be drinking. You know, I can carry it into the bar and drink pop or whatever, but I can't be drinking while I have it on me. But I mean, that shouldn't even be a law. I mean, to me, I hate these laws. I should have to drink. I should be able to drink if I choose to while I'm wearing it. It's more of common sense. I mean, look back in time. We had people were always, I mean, yeah, you're going to have a few that are going to think they're God Almighty with the gun, but I think majority of people are going to respect it, and they know. I mean, who really wants to go shoot somebody? I mean, if you're out to go kill someone, you got a sick mind. And I have a few people I really don't like, but not worth shooting. And yes, if you're out in the country, I think, yeah, you are better off. And that's what I'm trying to build. My off-grid home that I'll be going to. I think, what am I? Well, I'm where I live. I'm in. I mean, there's no major city or anything around here. We do have Minnesota, which St. Paul, Minneapolis is a couple hours away, but from my cabin, that's like 3 hours away. Duluth and that is 3.5 hours away. So we have no major towns or nothing. My place is in the middle of the woods, and I think I'm probably about 40 minutes away from any town. The town's very small. There's just a couple gas stations, a couple bars, and nothing, no major box stores there. So I have to drive hour and a half to any major box store. So the ones living out there, you know, they're a different mindset than your city people. Yeah, a lot of businesses up here don't either, and that's where I think people need to get together and start doing something. You know, quit patronizing them places. Um, I mean, we have a few here, but I mean, a lot of places are getting better with it, um, with talking and stuff. But yeah, a lot of places, especially in your box store places, any of our local businesses, you know, a lot of them are okay with it, I guess. But yeah, and when you go back up north, up to where I'm building, then it's more open. You know, we in Wisconsin, we can actually have a gun in the vehicle uncased. So you see more of that kind of stuff. We're down here that I think people would be fringed on. You know, they wouldn't like it. But I mean, they're different culture down here where they don't look at it. We're up there. I mean, I mean, everybody's up there hunts. Everybody up there is using wildlife and stuff they can for living, um, and the safety and stuff. So it's a whole different mindset where you get in the towns. That's not the same. Yeah, anywhere you can get away from the majority of people is always better. The bridge rebuilt. Are you talking about that one that collapsed a few years ago? Yes, that one has been rebuilt. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know of any other ones that are down. But if you're talking about that one that collapsed right at um, dinner time area, I think it was, God, what was it, 3, 4 years ago? Then that one's been rebuilt. Yes. Yeah, that one's been rebuilt. That one's been open for a while now. I think I traveled it a couple times. It's all really fancy now. They got the lights on it and different coloring lights and all that shit, taxpayer money, so spend her up. Oh wow. So you can never own a gun? Does that work same with bow? Can you at least have a bow? Wow. How about just a bow and arrow? Hey, yeah, they're getting up there. Oh, at least you got something. So if you needed to go out and shoot an animal to eat or something. I know I do a lot of hunting and I prefer my bow. I mean, I'll take the gun during that season, but I look forward for bow season. Last year, I shot a really nice 10 pointer. On some of my videos, the picture of that buck in front of it, that's the one I shot last year with my bow. Yeah, for sure. If it collapses, it won't take long, and it'll be anarchy, and there'll be people laying dead. So, yeah, you should be able to get all kinds of guns you want, I would think. So, with that, can you have ammo? So, could you be stockpiling up ammo for your typical, your normal kind of gun? So, if something ever happened, you were able to come across one, or can you not even have ammo? get yourself a crossbow and a couple arrows. That dude on Walking Dead or whatever, he seems to be doing good. Yeah, yeah. As long as you got food and stuff and some kind of a protection, at least you can get to your grounds and get situated, and then you can slowly pick the rest up. If you can get out at least out of the major cities, because you're gonna have your thugs and everything thinking they're king shit, so there'll be chaos with all them. But after a few months, that'll all change. That's one thing I like about up here. Um, your average, most of them won't be able to handle a winter. You know, everybody's so back to, or they're so modernized that they couldn't. I don't think they could even figure out to live in or how to stay warm and stuff. So that's one thing I like about up here. I would think most people are either going to be dead the first winter or they're going to be all running for the south to down to where you're at and stuff. Your true people will be still surviving up here. Yep, yep. And then your gangs and stuff, they'll think they're hot shit. So yeah, you'll have a lot of that bullshit going on. I agree. Yeah, as long as you can get out of the the urban areas, at least for the first month or two, let them kind of do their bullshit. Then work the rest of the way there. Because what is it? I believe 3 days you can go without water. So most of your people don't have anything, so they'll whip through that pretty quick. So I would think you'll have first day or two might be cool. Everybody's like thinking that they'll get help, but yeah, then you're going to start having issues after that. And I think within the first month or two, half of your population will be gone by then. All I hope is I get enough notice that it's coming, so that way I can head due north to the land. We have a big, huge um, river lake kind of thing just down from me. Um, my dad's property behind his, and then I got the creek behind me. And then we have 220 acres. There's me, my sister, two sisters, my dad, my brother. So, and plenty of um, wildlife and whatnot. And then we grow a lot up there. I think my dad has 6 or 7 gardens. started up there, or that he has up there. So, good evening, Genetry Homestead. Thanks for coming. How was your fourth? Nice. That's always fun. I think I let off one yesterday. The rest still sits in the shed up there. But with all the rain and stuff, everything was wet. The mosquitoes were coming out. So watching's fun. As long as no one gets hurt, that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, it was, they're thick up there too. I'm in the process of looking for some stuff to put up there with that swamp and then the creek right there. Man, they're just terrible. It's like they're damn near walking away with you. So, trying to find something to help. Once I get the land leveled out and stuff, then I can start buying some plants that they claim it's supposed to help with it, but I'm not going to spend the money yet. Take care, J Dog. Thanks for coming in. It was fun chatting. Yeah, we rained. I think it started at around 1 o'clock and it went all the way till evening. And then there was a few hours it didn't rain and then it started back up probably around midnight. It rained all through the night. And then they were talking more rain today, so I came back home. I'll probably drive back up tomorrow since it's supposed to be cooler and stuff. Are you hearing me all right on this? First time doing a live chat, so if you're ready, oh, come on. Why wouldn't you be ready? All right, good. Took me a while to even figure out how to do the live. So, but I know everybody that's been in, no one's complained, so I figured it must be all right. Yeah, it is a lot of work. We had a few here for a while. My kid was doing it because she's huge with FFA. She's actually president of the chapter for this area. So yeah, but we deal with, I don't know where you're at, but up here we get the cold, so it freezes. So it was a pain running out all the time. Finally, I bought a heated water so he keeps it from freezing. But when I get to the off-grid place, I'll be solar where that isn't going to work. So, but we ended up another homestead we donated to them. he had already had rabbits, and my kid was just so busy with FFA and then all the other stuff, trying to get this place ready to be done and moved, and then building up there. We just didn't really. It was just too hard. Michigan, yeah. So you know about the cold. Make sure you get yourself some of them heated if you can. I don't know if you're off grid or not, but if you're not, that was a big help. But the poop and stuff, that's great for the garden and whatnot. That you can just put right in there. It's cold. But yeah, it's some work. Yeah, that's how I want to be up there. But up at my cabin, I called them last year, and they want starting, and this is just a rough estimate from a quick view off the computer. He said it would be $15,000 or more. So I wasn't even going to get power. I'm just going to go off grid once I get everything going up there. That's just too much to spend to get power there, and then monthly bills after that. So I'll just do the off grid. Yeah, yep. The poop is good for the garden. Or they can get babies and sell the babies, make a little money, help cover some of the cost of the food and stuff. I know there's a gentleman over in Hudson. I know he does that. He sells baby rabbits and stuff to get people started into the meat process. I think it's 2 does and a buck, and then he usually takes one of his bucks and breeds one of the does, so that gets them kind of started. I know when we're getting into the rabbits for the FFA, we looked into him, but then a buddy of mine gave me some for her. Yeah, yeah, it's not cheap. I'm gonna start small. Um, Mainly get a couple lights and then a refrigerator. Then I'll slowly build from there. Like right now, I go up there. I have to run a generator for the refrigerator, so that's getting pretty expensive. So I'd like to get it enough to run a refrigerator and a couple lights, and then I'll slowly build up. And with up there, I'm always outside, so I don't need a ton for the TVs and all that right now. Wintertime, when you're in more, then yeah, but I can always run a generator too. Well, it's a start. Put them in action. Start slowly, look it up where you can run a few things off it, cut down the power bill, which will save you money. Do you know what make of the panels he's got? And his batteries. You know what them are too? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay. Is that all right? Just gonna ask. I'll have to look at that. I have a pretty good understanding with it, as I've been doing a lot of research of it, but definitely check, look into it, see if I could pick up anything. Plus, it's always good to see another person's view of how they do things. Oh boy, that could be if I tell him that, is he gonna be like shunning me or something? Oh, nice. So he's really getting into it. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. We're gonna check it out here. Nice. It's interesting. I know I've been doing a bunch of research, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea that I won't have to pay the power company and all their spikes when they choose to. I don't know about your area, but they're always putting demands and stuff here. I know at work, I'm a building engineer, so at work they demanded like certain times that they're going to shut our power off, so we have to run a generator and all that crap for the load on the hot days and stuff. Yep, for sure. But hey, I'm gonna have to get off here. My battery's just about dead, so I'm gonna be losing my computer here in a second. So I didn't really have this planned out. I didn't know how well this is gonna go and being the first time, so I figured I'd just come on and kind of play with it and see what happened. But turns out I've already been on an hour, almost hour and a half. Wow. So it's just about ready to die. So um, yes, you have a good night too, and maybe we'll catch you on another live chat. Um, Thanks for coming and checking it out. We'll talk to you later.